In this video, I'd like to give you a brief tour of the Haiku website for the course. Haiku is a learning management system, or LMS, like Moodle or Blackboard or lots of other ones. I chose to show you this one because I have experience with it and I happen to think it's pretty nice. Anyway, when you first log into the course, you come to the course homepage, which is going to look something like this. It'll look slightly different by the time I get this video up there. But you can see we've got a welcome text here, which describes this site and also has a link to the syllabus. I will keep the most current version of the syllabus here. So if I make any changes, I'll email you and let you know about those changes and then upload the most recent version here. I also just made a video on the syllabus since we didn't get a whole lot of time to talk about it in class. So there's a video review of the syllabus. If you'd like to listen to that, I encourage you to do so. If we scroll down a little bit, we can see the my contact information. Here's where this video that you're watching right now is going to go eventually. And then the lab hours for Sarah. This is a link to a Google Doc which will show you in calendar form all the days and when the lab is available to you. And what that means is that there is computers and someone there to help you. So you have access to software that you might not own yourself, and you have access to someone who can help you with it. Alright, so we got a lot of other stuff here on this page. If you look on the sidebar, this is the main navigation around Haiku for our purposes. So you can see this assignments page is currently empty, but as we add assignments throughout the semester, their descriptions will go here. Here is a typical week. This is the first week, week 1, graphing utilities. If we click on this, it takes us to the week 1 page. And we can see week 1 page basically just has resources that we need for that week. It's got the readings that are due for week 2. It's got the list of the tools that we're going to go over and some links if that's appropriate. I didn't include a link for Google because I think you can find that. And then any other resources that we might need. So each of the pages are going to go look like that. As the semester goes along, or as the term goes along, this sidebar here will grow as we add new pages. Alright, so that that's the basics of the course, but there are many other things too that we can look at. First, don't worry about the calendar. That we'll not use in this course. The Connect tab we will use, however. So if you click the drop-down arrow, you can see under the Connect tab we have announcements, discussions, Dropbox, inbox, polls, and wiki projects. Polls are pretty self-explanatory, so you don't have to worry about those. Inbox we won't be using for this course. Dropbox is where you're going to deposit, or where you're going to turn in assignments that need to be turned in that way. Discussions are just exactly what they seem, and announcements are where you'll find any announcements that I make over Haiku, which I doubt there will be any. Wiki projects deserves a little bit more discussion, so we'll talk about that when we get there. Alright, so when you click on this link, it takes you to this page, and you can see that all of these tabs right here correspond to the options in the drop-down menu. So it's just a second way to get there. The wiki project, what wiki projects are, is it creates a page which you can edit, you can add blocks to, you can add content to, you can add videos, all sorts of things, you as the students. And you guys can work together on those wiki projects. So when I assign a wiki project, you're going to look here to find your group, to find your group's page, and to upload your content. Dropbox is right here. Dropbox looks something like this. There's nothing in here at the moment, but when there's an assignment, you can over here it will say, turn in or something like that. Or you can click on the assignment, and it gives you the option to upload. But here it's pretty self-explanatory once there's an assignment in there for how to go through that. And then discussions. Here's a way to access the discussion. You can just click on it, you get there, and then you type your response just like any other online discussion. All right. Two other final things. The next thing is the Assess tab, which we will not use a whole lot, but it's worth talking about briefly. Assessments will be tests. There will not be any online tests. Assignments is where, when I have Dropbox assignments, you can look for the assignments here as well. And here you can get descriptions of them. So if we click on here, you'll see an assignment. You can click on the assignment, get a more detailed description, see the grading criteria or the rubric that goes along with it. Like I said, we won't use assessments. Up here in this corner, we have the What's New button. So if you haven't logged in a couple days and you check in, you can click on here and you can see what I've uploaded or what I've changed. It will show up in this region right here, and that way you won't miss anything. And then up here is how you manage your personal account. So you can change. You can't really do anything with these two. You can go home or to My Class, but under your account you can change your preferences and other information there. The help is actually kind of nice, and then log out. So that's Haiku. It's a really powerful online learning management system, and I hope you enjoy using it this semester.